And we will go on to Representative Edwards. Is he available for us? Okay.
I'm here.
This is an act related to the General Assembly. Interestingly, this has been a pet project of Representative Edwards since I've been here. It creates a joint committee on the repealer. It creates the Joint Committee on the Repealer to comply suggestions for repeal of statutes, regulations, executive orders received from citizens, businesses, and government agencies, and most importantly, from Representative Edwards. So, without further ado, the repealer is here, and does he wish to testify?
Yeah, I do, Chairman. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I am an extremely persistent person, so this will be the third, coming up on the third governor I'll be dealing with on this. It's definitely the third speaker on this bill. This is legislation I learned about in Kansas, except they ran it through the governor and the executive office to review and go through old legislation that they wanted to get off the books. Rhode Island, as everyone knows, is an extremely old state. We're one of the original 13, and we're a lot older than states like Kansas, and we have a lot more useless and archaic legislation that has been enacted over the years and now just sits on the books there to do nothing. For those of you who still get the green books every year, you get your updates. They get bigger every year. The whole point of this bill is to hopefully put together a House committee. I've spoken with both the Speaker and the leader on this bill. The worry has always seemed to have been with the joint portion of it. So if we have just a House committee that would meet in the off session and would go through old, archaic, and useless legislation, some of it unconstitutional, have it vetted, bring it before the committee, have it voted out, and then have something ready for the General Assembly, the House side, to start voting on immediately in January. This would be a help to help clean up Rhode Island's old, archaic, and sometimes unconstitutional laws. And hopefully, being the persistent person I am, 3 is the charm, third governor, third speaker. Thank you, Chairman. I'll take any questions.
Any questions for the repealer?
It's a good bill.
It is a good bill. I agree.
It's a good convince the speaker and leader of that, that's all.
Oh, we just have to find some really good ones that draw the ridiculousness to some of the statutes attention.
The former speaker asked me about that, Chairman, and I said he wanted 10 bills. I came up with 35 in under 2 hours. So I know there are hundreds of bills out there. If you just started going through the book, you can find them. And some of them are very hurtful. We actually repealed one in 19 that dealt with forcing immigrants to learn English or they would have to pay a fine. We repealed that in the 2019 session.
One question.
Dr. Kovesi.
Representative Edwards.
Yes, Doctor.
I don't know if you mentioned this. Is there a companion in the Senate?
No, my companion, unfortunately for me, very fortunate for her, became a Rhode Island State Supreme Court Justice. So
okay.
I've decided to go it alone this year, run it just on the House side, have it on the House side only, and we'll do the repealing and send them over to the Senate after we've repealed them.
I'm sure with such a reasonable common sense bill, the Senate will just run over and pass this. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative.
Any more questions of Representative Edwards?
Just a comment, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. Edie?
It's Representative Angelo. As someone who's been pretty persistent herself, I want to congratulate Representative Edwards on persisting in this and modifying it in a way that I think it's very appealing. The idea of working on it in the off session, having items ready to propose repeal of in January. Good work.
Thank you, Edie.
Thank you, Representative.
All right, seeing no further questions, that completes testimony in House Bill 5310.